Hi all and welcome back. Now that we have learned working with the branches, I just wanted to showcase one more problem that usually beginners encounter. So currently what I have did is we do have created one branch locally, which was feature one branch. If I go and execute git branch, I do have a feature one branch. This feature one branch is not reflecting here because we haven't pushed any changes from feature to our remote repositories or centralized repo. To do that, I'll simply check out to feature one done. Here let me make a changes to this branch file. I'll change the content of the branch.txt file. I'll say made the changes. I'll just save. It says modified, still it is untracked. I'll just save it. It has been saved. I'll I'll say git add branch.txt branch. Now it has been added. Now I want to push this feature one branch as well to my remote repositories. Let's assume. Now I'll add the commit message git commit -m and the message. Change the content. Done. Now I'll directly push it to the remote repositories, a centralized repo from my feature branch. Let me execute the git branch for your confirmation. I'm in feature. From feature, I'll be pushing it. Git push. I don't have to set the I have to set this one. Let me execute this because the origin and everything needs to be set again. Now it's done. Now if I go back here, see, feature 1 has been added, which was pushed 4 seconds ago. I'll again refresh it. See, the feature 1 branch has been reflected here. Now, I just wanted to show how to usually raise a merge request or a pull request. Before doing that, I'll be also creating one more branch here. Previously, we saw how to create a branch from locally and then push it back. Now I'll be creating a branch directly from my GitHub. This is one of the feature which GitHub offers us for managing our repository. Simply go back here and type it any branch you want to create. Let's say feature 2. See, it says create branch feature 2 from main. So I'll be creating it from main as well. Main again. So if you have noticed the changes in main branch, if I go inside the content of branch.txt, it has only one line. And if I go back to my feature one branch, we just added one more line, made the changes. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll go back to feature 2. Here I'll be making a changes directly from the GitHub only. I'll just go click on edit field here. I'll come back and I'll be saying it as made the changes in feature 2. Okay, commit it. We can also commit it this way. Some description. Changes done. I'll be committing directly to the feature 2 branch, and it also offers us to create a new branch for this changes and then raise a pull request. I'm just showcasing the pull request type only, so I'll be directly committing into feature 2 branch only. Done. To again showcase you, in the main branch, there is only one line which we initially committed. In the feature 1 branch, we have just added a message, made the changes, and in feature 2, made the changes in feature. I mentioned it as feature 1. Let me go back and edit it to feature 2 because it is feature 2 branch. I'll commit it again. Done. Now what I'll do is I'll go back to feature 1 just for your understanding. I'll merge it. I'll merge this. I'll go to pull request. See, I have created two features. I'll create a new pull request. So this is the ideal scenario where we usually merge anything, any new changes to the main branch. Usually it should go under pull request only. We should not directly merge it to the main branch. That is not the ideal scenario. The ideal scenario would be it should be under any merge changes to main branch should undergo within the pull request as well. Now the base branch would be my main branch. The changes what I want to commit is from feature 1 branch. From feature 1 branch, the changes would be committed to main branch. So there are no conflicts right now. We can able to merge it. I'll just go. It also shows us what changes it is been doing it. It is adding one more line which is made the changes. I'll just create a pull request. Here, just we can just add the title and any description for this pull request or anything. I'll just create a pull request. Since I am the owner of this project, I'll be able to approve it. I'll just say merge the pull request, confirm merge. Now the changes have been merged. Let me go back to my code. I'll go back to the main one. If I go back to branch.txt, see the changes made the changes. It was initially it was in the feature 1 branch. Now it has been reflecting in our main branch as well. Now what I'll do is now it can also be verified it here. The merge changes whatever we have done. So just as a side note, I'm giving it to you guys. Now I'll go back to my feature 2. I'll raise one more pull request now from feature 2 to main. Let's see what happens now. This is the feature 2. I'll go to pull request, create a new pull request. Base branch would be the main one only, and the compare branch would be feature 2. Now it says it can't automatically merge it. But anyhow, I'll be creating a pull request. Since we have worked on the same file, it is giving us the conflict and it is not able to merge it automatically. I'll just mention it as feature 2, please review for any the approvers whoever it would be. Since I mentioned in the one of the important factors which would be like the code review. This was one of the important factors, like how the features like the branches would be working, this comes into picture. I'll just add a description for the reviewer. Please review, and then create a pull request. And now reviewer, what he does is, whoever raise a pull request, he won't be like merging it. The reviewer, what he does is, he gets a notification that there is a pull request from this branch to the main branch, and whatever branch that would be. So he would be also getting notified like this has a conflicts and it must be resolved. So to resolve conflict, it also shows the file where it has the conflict. It says there is already a change which was done, made the changes, and there is a change again in the same line, made the changes in feature 2. Now what he will do is just remove this in the main branch, and he want to reflect the changes, made the changes in the feature 2 branch only. So that is what he want to resolve it. So he will just review the code and just make sure like whatever the changes he want to take it to the main branch.